Welcome back to the Royalist campaign from For King or Country, or both for King and Country. That's how we view it, and I'm sure that's how Royalists view it. We are in the August, if I'm not mistaken, are we? August of 1642, so it is. We have some troublesome developments. The Earl of Manchester, with a sizable force, is one of the last, possibly two, parliamentarian armies still roaming our lands. There is another one under Arthur Hazelrig. So these two now have the big armies. And one of these two big armies, the one under Earl of Manchester, is heading for Gloucester. It is in between Gloucester and Oxford, so we cannot retrain our cavalry. So, for example, to retrain the Royalist lifeguard of horse at this point of the campaign, the only place that can be retrained is in Oxford. The other units, the Spencer Counter Regiment, apparently can be retrained even here, I think. Let me just check. Yeah. So the Counter Regiment can be retrained in Hereford, in Worcester, or in Warwick. However, there's a small army in the way, and there's a big army coming, and they might intercept it. Nonetheless, I'm going to, I don't want them here. It's this guys. And these guys. Maybe we'll leave this, but these ones I don't want them. So I'm going to risk it, whatever happens. Yeah. I want them to be retrained somehow. So they're heading off if they are intercepted. So be it. So hopefully next game Tom can get them to Worcester. Because they're taking up also a garrison slot. So if they get intercepted, so be it. And then this unit and the Royalist lifeguard have to get to Oxford. We'll probably need 3 game turns for that. Oh, there's another unit here. So these 3 have to get to Oxford somehow. And this one will get retrained somewhere when we can. I'm not sure where. And it could be that in due course we are actually building an office of horse, so it can stay here. Okay. So it will be retrained there, and we can also retrain the harquebusiers in Gloucester once we have the office of horse. The other question is, what are we doing here? There is a unit that went rebel that is lurking possibly in this spot here. So we have to be careful. We're going to bump into them.
Hail, my king.
We're taking these units to York to retrain them. It's just unfortunately how it is. And, just how it is, I'm afraid. Okay, let's go up to the bridge. Nothing wrong so far. Let's go up to here. Nothing wrong. There, nothing wrong. They vanished? Where are they? Okay. Fine. So let's retrain first the depleted units. And worry about these ones later. And this is the end of this game turn, I should think. There was a unit outside Reading, was it? These ones? They cannot get into Reading. Can this unit go anywhere? They can go into Reading. Is there any point in that? I don't think so. Okay, that's it. For this game turn. Okay. That's all we can do for now. What's going to happen if he leaves? Is there going to be any difference? Oh, very nice. Okay. Fine. Okay. Next game turn. The siege of Portsmouth. George Goring was in Portsmouth. So Goring, who was in Portsmouth, declared for the king. And apparently the king was still in Oxford or in the north of England. And of course the fleet, the navy, the English navy had declared for Parliament. And so eventually he was besieged and I think he had to surrender. That's the story. So we are training lots of Hopton Regiment units. And trained bands were in Reading. Okay. Plymouth have a bakery and Reading have a bakery. This will help with public order. Some of our units gained in loyalty. Some of our governors. We are once again the strongest faction.
Hail my king! Hail my king!
So, hopefully we can build the regimental recruitment in Plymouth. So we can retrain our units, and especially the pikemen. We need one more pike unit at least. And then we can advance once again. Here we're going to come under siege. This guy will not reach.
By your command, we can go no further.
What can you do? We have some Hopton units here. Find it annoying that I cannot move the Royalist Lifeguard because I want to be trained. We have to accept it. We're going to come under siege, so let's keep training units. So it's going to be one showdown there for sure, and Arthur Esrig is probably around here somewhere.
Hail my king!
Okay, where are you going to go? I'm not sure. I guess you can go back to Winchester potentially.
Hail my king!
Okay, well, I guess so. So you go back to here. We can retrain. Oh, there he is. I was absolutely right. We can get the cavalry probably retrained here, I think, now. We can get the king in Reading. At some point he needs to get back to Oxford.
Hail, my king!
Roden can maybe go to Farnham Castle. Oh, very nice. We have an office of horse. It's much more convenient because it's difficult to support with cavalry Winchester from Reading or Reading from Winchester. The distance is too great, but we can, if we have cavalry here, Farnham, we can support both places. So that's my thinking. So for example, this unit will not reach Winchester. It can reach Farnham, get to Winchester in the next game turn. And these guys have to be retrained in Oxford. That is the only option, so you head for Oxford.
Hail, my king!
You can get Morrisova to prevent them from going rebel. Okay, and why don't we send some cavalry with Morris just to be on the safe side.
My lord. Yes, sire. We shall continue tomorrow, my liege.
Morris had a regiment of dragoons during the war. A regiment of cavalry or dragoons were about 300 men, one full strength. Where did you find the money for that? I'm not really so sure. Where did the king find the money? Presumably he managed to have his own taxation system in the areas he controlled. At some point the parliament was divided always, but there were slightly more members of parliament in favour of the anti-king faction. And so at some point the members of the parliament that were pro-king went to Oxford. It hasn't happened yet. It happened later in the war. And so then the parliamentarians left in London, who were still the majority and still had quorum, in practice, no longer the full parliament, continued to act as a parliament. You have to consider even our democracies today. We elect some people on the basis of their promises, but then once they are in parliament, new situations will arise that were unforeseen, for which they cannot be elected, and now they seem to be having a free hand to decide without regard of the fact that the people did not elect them to make those decisions. For example, we have now the question of European remilitarization, especially in Germany. It's very, the people have never been asked. Last time there were elections, this question had not been posed. So we remilitarized Germany. So should we remilitarize Europe? We have never been asked, but the parliament is making decisions without consultation of the people, without a referendum, for example. Since this question had not been arisen prior to any sort of elections, there ought to be a referendum in Germany and the whole of Europe. So it was in those times. This is what I'm saying. It was even worse. So the parliament could continue sitting in parliament when nearly half the parliamentarians had left.
Hail, my king!
Okay, as I said, at some point I want to get a king to Oxford. Do I want to do it now? The king is an active builder. And here he'll find things to actively commission. For example, in Farnham, in Winchester. Do I want to get him to Winchester? I want to get him to Farnham. You can get dragoons in Oxford, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. I don't think we need dragoons in Farnham. Can we commission some of these buildings in Oxford rather than doctor's surgery? Might be an option. Well, okay, I am in favor of moving the king over for now to Farnham. Your king is with you. You're hailing him correctly. Okay, that is a possibility, not very urgent. Gunsmith is a possibility. Are we gonna need it? I don't think so. Officer of Dragoons. Regimental recruitment. Well, we can commission it, we don't have to build it. Powder magazine is a good one. Training field. We can commission some of these, we don't have to build them, okay. Dragoons or gunsmith? Not sure. Let's go for dragoons.
Hail, my king!
Your king is in Farnham.
Yes, my liege. Hail, my king! Yes, my liege. Hail, my king!
Okay. And the Earl of Newcastle has retrained those units he brought over. So, can we head back? Probably. And what are we going to do from here once we have pacified this place? We have a number of options. One is to move towards Hull. That would make sense.
Hail, my king!
Sire, my lord.
With honor, sire. Making camp here, noble sire.
You're making the right thing, right decision.
Hail, my king!
If an army turns up here, we'll be in a mess.
Hail, my king!
There's nothing we can do for the time being. So that he doesn't go rebel. Why don't we do that? And not much we can do around here, I'm afraid. This place has lapsed into disorder. Warwick is a perfect place, we don't need to build anything here. But at some point we're gonna get the Earl of Northampton out, and that's gonna spread disorder. I have a plan. The government of Worcester is going to become the government of Warwick. Has anything been built here? No. We have the perfect medicine. That's not supposed to be how you use the governors. I'm afraid we'll have to do it. And we may need a... most likely we are going to need either an extra unit or a bakery in Worcester. Never mind, for the time being, let's just sit here doing nothing. Okay, do we need both commanders here?
Hail, my king.
115.
Hail, my king. Hail, my king.
145, huge difference.
Hail, my king.
Except that at some point Prince Rupert has to leave for Oxford. Maybe not, actually. What we need to get Oxford is his units. We don't need him in Oxford. He can stay where he is.
Hail, my king.
This is the wrong time, though, to take Byron out. So he stays there. And I'm afraid that's about all we can do this game turn. Not very exciting.
Hail, my king.
I grant you that. No battles anywhere. A very quiet month, this month of September.
Hail, my king. Yes.
All hail the king.
Hail, my king. Hail, my king. Yes, my liege.
And I am afraid that's all we can do for this game turn. Let's move over to the next game turn in case something more exciting happens. Indeed, that is all for this month. Over to October. Okay, we have a siege at Gloucester.
A slaughter awaits either way.
The Battle of Edge Hill. So the war in some sense was decided here. The battle was a draw, essentially. When the battle ended, Parliament, I think, was in control of the battlefield, but losses on both sides were very heavy. Equally heavy. However, this was the chance for the king to win, because from now on, over time, things would only get worse since Parliament controlled both London and the Navy, so it controlled the seas. So the king was blockaded, basically. So from now on, things would only get worse for the king. So he had to win this battle and win the war. The king still maintained the upper hand for a year or so, but time was not on his side. So we have retrained the government of Oxford. We have retrained a unit at Winchester and the government of York. Nothing special. The government of Beaumaris increased in loyalty. And Gloucester besieged, so we're going to have a battle this game turn. All hail the king. And now we can free up the Earl of Northampton. What is the public order here? 150. My God. That's amazing, huh? We can get most of these units out. Leave him there. So what happens if we take, let's see, let's start like that. Public order still 150.
My lord. Sire, my lord. Orders. As you wish. Joining forces.
130, doable. Everybody go out with the Earl of Northampton. We need a reserve. We need some flexibility around Gloucester. Okay. Governor of Northampton has left Northampton. What on earth are you doing? That means Northampton potentially is without a government, without a garrison.
Hail, my king. Yes, my liege.
I thought I'd retrained him, maybe not. Okay, let's retrain these units for now. And potentially head for Northampton. That would be an interesting development. Okay, our king will take care of this.
Hail, my king. Hail, my king.
Okay, so we can build a few things here. Training center. Powder, magazine, lime kiln, doctor surgery, glassmaker. And communal farming.
Hail, my king. With honor, sire. Yes, my liege.
Oh my god, the king was a much better governor.
Hail, my king.
Stay
We
outside
shall
them.
continue tomorrow, my liege.
You were hopeless as a governor.
Hail, my king.
Okay, we're getting the Office of Force. That'll be a much better location than having it here. I was a mistake. And Oxford is very strong at the moment. Oxford is bristling with men.
Hail, my king.
Very good. Yeah, we're Sally out. Here,
I respect you.
fight the Earl of Manchester. Manchester's regiment. Okay. Fine. We are in the month of October. 1642. We need to get this thing going at some point. Can we do it now? Coffee house in Reading. Do you have enough money? Sorry, how much? Oh, God. Plymouth, where is it? Yeah. 4,200. We don't have enough money. So let's leave it for maybe November, fingers crossed. And without further ado, let's sally out.
My king, my lord. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Oh yes. Artillery, so this is gonna be tough. We have to sally out with our two generals and hope for the best, and of course then arquebusiers to take out the two artillery pieces. Three, four, 5 units of musketeers, 5 units of pikemen, 5 cavalry. Okay. So, I'm going to pause here, activate Reshade, and come back. We are back with Reshade.
There'll be no escaping it.
And so,
Attack!
to battle. The Earl of Stamford has found some new bodyguards and was coming to reinforce the Earl of Manchester, but we sallied out at night. He can take his bodyguards and go back home. He survived just on his own. He was totally alone when he left the battlefield last time. Okay. So the pikemen will have to sally out to support. What's going on here? To support our 2 cavalry units. Come on. So get ready to run. And this is gonna be risky, but what can you do? We have to sally out with these guys. We could, in principle, sally out with them as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 group. Ready to sally out. In fact, what's going on? Why are you so far away? Okay, you can stay out of trouble for now. Where are these units? It's totally pointless and worthless to be out there. Okay, let's get first the Hopetown Regiment. Up here, this is a key position. And here, so they gain some experience early in the battle, and they can support us. There's not enough room for them there. Let's try here. Oh, there. Oh, there. Okay, we're ready for battle. Ready for a sally out. Let's have a quick look. There's something else that I need to do perhaps, and that is to battle. Double time. Let's see what the artillery is doing. Okay. Damn it, they've got pikemen. They've got pikemen, that's just so annoying. Where's the other artillery? We have to wait for our pikemen. Oh, come on, that's just so annoying. Pikeman, what are you doing? Pikeman? Pikeman? Oh, we can probably charge them. Come on, retreat, for crying out loud, retreat! Oh my god, why it's so complicated? How are we taking out their artillery? Impossible to tell. I think so. No, I gave you a command to leave! It's not complicated! Oh my god. What's complicated about it? Oh my god. Just leave, please. Leave, please. God damn it. Goodness. Oh, go inside. Please go inside. Go somewhere. Don't stay there. Oh my god. That was bloody. Did we lose any units? No, but the Hackbusius lost some men. Could have been worse. What on earth? What on earth? Why are you skirmishing? I think we eliminated the artillery up, so looks like it. That was huge. Okay. Oh, it's raining in England. Is that possible? The Manchester Regiment units have red uniforms, like the new model army. I have a cunning plan. Pikemen. Okay, they're routed. They're routed as well. Oh yeah. We've scared them off. But they're coming back for more. Oh, they're going to charge. The Ironside's going to charge our pikemen. That wasn't a very good idea. Oh, why are you facing the wrong direction? What on earth? You're facing the wrong direction. I don't get it. They're all routed. Run for the hills. Run. If a cavalry unit is routed a second time, very often they leave the battlefield. Not always. Here is the Earl of Manchester. Dressed in full armor. And what are you going to do now? Are you just going to sit there? Don't tell me they still have artillery. They do. Oh, God. Who's this? Prince Rupert. It's going to be tricky. Just have to kill one of them. Just one. Just get them down to 2, please. Get them down to 2, please. Just get them down to 2, please. Prince Rupert's march. With just 2 crew that cannot man the artillery. Man, that was complicated. Killing one of the 3 crewmen with 43 cavalry. 47 cavalry, sorry. So, what are we going to do now? They are not attacking. Are we going to sally out? 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 Are We lost 11% of our force because of the 2 artillery pieces, the 2 artillery batteries we had to take out. Otherwise, we have very few casualties. Okay. Let's get... No, we don't have... Just have these 2 pike units extremely depleted. Okay, let's get this one out as well. You're taking casualties. Here's the Earl of Manchester. Ah, the semi-pikemen. Oh no, they're musketeers. Okay, it's gonna rout. He's routed. Say something to him. That was good. We routed the Earl of Manchester. Okay. Who's shooting at us? Cowards. Oliver Cromwell. That wasn't the Earl of Manchester. Good riddance. Oh yeah. I was thinking this could be a victory condition. Good riddance. No more quotes from you. Ah. The unit was routed. Okay, let's get all our cavalry back. You're still chasing someone. Oh, they are. Oh, they ran out of ammunition. Okay, don't waste ammunition. If you can't kill him, it's okay. He's not gonna come back. He's done. Oh yeah, that's great. England will have a better future without Cromwell dismissing the parliament. The champion of the parliament dismissed the parliament. Okay, one of you has to get ready to replace this unit of musketeers. They have a perfect target here. Okay, now we just have to sit back and do very little for the time being. We could at some point rush these musketeers with our cavalry, but not quite yet. We need to wear them down a bit. Okay, so it's all pikemen here, plus the Earl of Manchester. And over here, we have the only remaining musketeers. They've used up all their ammunition. Take them out of the walls in case we need to replace them. They have almost run out of ammunition. I'm fairly sure they will not have the strength now to attack, so they will lay a long-term siege, although they're going to get the Earl of Stamford as reinforcements. You never know. Must go to US. Okay, I'm afraid this is how it's going to go now. It's not going to be terribly exciting. Okay, I think we've run out of ammunition. No, not yet. Okay. Okay. Speed it up. And we have these two units which are not used. Okay. You guys can come out. I'm not gonna need you in there. Try to inflict as many casualties as we can. No, actually, why don't you go up here? Think about it. Yes, you can come out. Okay, that was a good move from our part. Very bad move by our enemy to bring their units here. Now we can easily take them out. But I would rather leave them being shot there by our musketeers for the time being.
We're under attack!
Okay, and I expect they're shaken, that's why they're not shooting. Well, we cannot see. Idle. Reloading. Oh, they're steady.
We're under attack!
Pikemen. 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 Musketeers.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, they're charging. Oh dear. Will the pikemen arrive on time?
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Units, move out! Men! Units! Sally forth!
He got away. Oh no.
Units, double time! Men! Units, fire at will!
Don't let him leave, please.
Quickly! Men!
Okay, go somewhere else. Pikemen? Oh, don't tell me the Earl of Manchester ran away. What are these? Who are you? Why are you there? Nobody sent you there. Why are you there? Oh, because they were shooting at them, at him. I had put you on guard. Oh no, I hadn't. Okay. Oh dear, go away. Oh yeah, they're routed. Come back out. They run away. The Earl of Manchester will come back to haunt us. Not good. And our arquebusiers are down to 12 men. On the other hand, our enemy has lost most of their army. They changed their mind. That's very nice. Not even with the Earl of Stamford, they will not be able, I think, to attack us next game turn. Oh, why are you still there? Oh, they ran away. I thought I had killed them. Never mind. Okay, I don't have the strength to take out their pikemen. I'm afraid that's just how it is. What I could do is just harass them a little bit with these cavalry unit. That's it. You still are running. Come on, why don't you? You're wasting my time.
The shadows grow long, and we're neither the vanquisher nor the vanquished.
Okay, that was close. Lost 300 men. Okay, Prince Rupert gained some experience. How many men they have left? 317, and we have about 1,000 men left, more than 1,000. So I don't expect they're, even with the Earl of Stamford, they're going to continue their siege. At least they will not attack us next game turn. That was a long episode. That was the mother of all episodes. Oh dear. They had taken some prisoners, I realized. They had been executed. We're still barricaded in here, so we cannot retrain our units. And we cannot get any new units. We had to wait. We have to wait until next game turn and sally out a second time. That will be something for the next episode. And until then, thank you for watching.